Throughout the month of May, we'll be highlighting Mental Health Awareness Month. We will be talking with professionals during our noon show to discover a variety of programs that are available in our community. Today, we are talking with Megan Ulrich, a mental health liaison at Tippecanoe School Corporation, to talk about some of the mental health issues students face today. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about your job and what you do with TSC.
So I'm the mental health liaison for the district, and I get the opportunity to work with students and their parents and help set up programming for mental health in our school corporation.
So what are some of the issues that kids are facing today that you talk a lot about?
What we've seen the biggest rise in is depression and anxiety, and how to manage those things during the school day. They come to school to learn, but it's really difficult to do that if you're experiencing anxiety and depression. And so helping families navigate through that and get connected to resources is what we spend a lot of our time doing at school.
So how many kids do you think you talk with each year? Does it seem to be growing?
I think for the average school counselor, they've definitely seen a rise in students coming into their offices. There's a lot of things that school counselors do outside of mental health, but mental health is always the priority of a school counselor. And there's always students that need something that's mental health related, and that's what they want to be doing and want to be helping with. And I think if you ask any school counselor, they'll say they've definitely seen a rise in those students that need help just kind of getting through the day, wanting to get connected to resources, maybe wanting somebody to talk to regularly. So it's hard to maybe say what the total number is for the average school counselor, but it's on the rise for everybody.
Used to, you think a counselor was meant to advise what classes that you take in college and things like that. That's kind of shifted a little bit, correct, with counselors? Or
it's definitely been added to. That's always been a focus, and that's still in place. But making those decisions and keeping your mental health in check and making sure you can make those decisions in a good emotional state, and knowing how to navigate those things as you go into adulthood is definitely part of overall wellness. So it's a priority for the school counselors as they're working with these students to, how do we increase our mental health literacy? How do they know if they're experiencing a problem? How do they know how to reach out to somebody? Who do they reach out to? And how do you manage your mental health? Because to make all these decisions, future plans, navigating school tasks, homework, all of those things, it's really hard to do if your mental health is not in a good place. So it's definitely something that is part of a school counselor's day we're going to do all these things for your career path and for your academics, but we got to make sure this is okay too.
That's great. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining me today. It's nice to know that kids have someone to talk to and go to for help.
Thank you so much.
All right. Remember to log on to our website at WLFI.com and click on our mental health tab for more information. Now we're going to move over to the weather.